The last question is, are you a generous leader? Someone say generous. I think when you see Circle of Change is about change. It's about impact. It's about serving other people. It's about helping other people. It's about empowering other people. It's about going out of your way to help other people. It's about making sacrifices for other people. When I think about the generous leader, I think about the person, number one, that wants to be a leader because they want to serve other people. I think about the person that understands that I'm in the leadership position because I'm here to serve other people. I think about the person that goes out of their way and goes the extra mile because they care about people. I think about the leader that will take you out to dinner, that will give you $1, that will serve and will go the extra mile because they care about you. Someone say generous. And I think it's really important if we're going to be leaders, if we're going to be change agents, and if we're going to make an impact in the world, then we got to be generous. Someone say generous. We got to be generous. And so the final question is, are you a generous leader? Are you a leader that authentically wants to help others? Are you a leader that authentically is willing to go out of your way for the betterment of others? Are you an authentic leader that is willing, that understands that as a leader, I'm here to give, I'm here to help, I'm here to serve, I'm here to make other people's lives better? The question is, are you generous? Someone say generous. And generosity is important, ladies and gentlemen, because number one, I'm going to tell you honestly, through what I've studied, the greatest leaders that I've seen that really make an impact in the world, they're generous leaders. You think about the mentor that helped you out, they were generous. You think about the teacher that you remember, they were generous. You think about the sister that loved you, she was generous. You think about that favorite boss that you had, he or she was generous. What I've discovered the greatest leaders and the people that transform our lives, they do so because they're generous. They're willing to go the extra mile. They're willing to give. They're willing to empower. They want to see you become better. That's why I love this quote by Zig Ziglar. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want.
That's right.
When I help you, they may not help me, but someone else is going to help me. Because there's whole thought out here, right? It's called karma. What you give is what you receive. I think Cornel West said this. He said, you can't lead the people if you don't love the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think my friend Devon Franklin has a phenomenal quote. He says, you have to serve your way to the top. See, what these individuals realize is they've realized that the key to your leadership is what are you willing to give? That's at the end of the day. And what I've discovered is the more you give, the more it comes back. We heard the concept, pay it forward. You pay it here, someone's going to pay it back. And I hope when you walk out of here today that you'll be that person that's generous. And generosity doesn't have to do with money. It's appreciation. It's love. It's just smiling. It's giving a hug to someone. I had this young lady that I met 20 years ago. For 10 years, she worked a 40-hour job, and she gave 30 hours to her local church. Someone say 30 hours. She served for 10 years straight. She served. She never got a paycheck. She never got paid. Unfortunately, about 10 years later, the person she was working for was a multi-millionaire. And he ended up passing away. When he passed away, because of her generosity and her service, he didn't have no daughters. He didn't have no kids. He had a wife. So what he decided to do, number one, he said, because this woman has been so generous, I'm going to give her a $50,000 pay increase.
Yes.
I'm going to give her a $50,000 bonus over the next 3 years. I'm going to give her a brand new Lexus. I'm not making this up. And I'm also going to put her in my will because of her generosity. The young lady came to our local church that Sunday morning with tears in her eyes because she said, all I wanted to do was serve. All I wanted to do was be generous. All I wanted to do was help people. And by being true to that for 10 years with no pay, now I'm going to have enough money to live for the rest of my life and never have to worry about money ever because I had a generous heart. I'm here to tell you today, Circle of Change, if you be a generous leader, you will always have everything you need. Will you be rich? Maybe not. But will you have everything you need? Yep. Because you don't have to be rich to have everything you need. You don't have to. As a matter of fact, you don't got to be rich to be a giver. If you only got a penny to give a penny. If you don't got a dollar, give a dollar. Someone say a dollar. The key is not how much you give. The key is becoming in the cycle of being generous. So when you get in your groups this week, you can begin the cycle. Start appreciating people. You look good today. Some of y'all make it a girl or whatever, Say you look good today. Say you're awesome. Say you're wonderful. Thank you for that. You're so amazing. I appreciate you. It's amazing what appreciation will do as we deal with generosity. Mother Teresa said this. She said, there's more hunger for love and appreciation in the world than there is for bread, because most people are starving for appreciation. They're starving for love. Can someone just love me? Can someone just appreciate me? Can someone just let me know that I matter? Someone say I matter. This comes from the core of generosity.